Imagine living in 18th century England. Life is tough, especially if you're part of the working class. But what if I told you there was a social custom so bizarre, so shocking? It sounds like something from a twisted work of fiction. Yet, for over a century, it was a grim reality for many. This is the story of wife selling. This wasn't done in secret. It happened in broad daylight, in public marketplaces, right alongside the stalls selling vegetables and livestock. And he wouldn't just walk with her. He'd place a rope halter around her neck, her waist, or her arm, as if she were a prize cow being led to auction. Why on earth would this happen? The answer lies in a system that offered no escape for the poor. Divorce, as we know it today, was a luxury reserved for the wealthy elite. Getting a legal separation through the ecclesiastical courts and then a private act of parliament was an incredibly expensive and lengthy process. We're talking about costs that could equal a laborer's entire yearly income, sometimes even more. For a farmer, a factory worker, or a fisherman, it was simply impossible. They were trapped. So, the working class did what people often do when the system fails them. They invented their own solution, a brutal, public, and deeply humiliating ritual. The husband would stand before a crowd of onlookers, neighbors, strangers, friends, and announce that his wife was for sale. The practice was a horrifying display of treating women as property, as chattel. But here's where the story takes a surprising turn. Everyone knew the first marriage was over, and the woman was now with her new partner. This public acceptance often protected the new couple from accusations of bigamy or adultery. The government and the courts tried to stamp it out. Men who sold their wives were sometimes prosecuted for disorderly conduct or vagrancy, but the practice was stubborn. It was deeply rooted in folk tradition and served a real, if brutal, social function. This strange chapter of history tells us so much about the past, about poverty, the status of women,